Hello, thank you all for being so patient. I really want to say that I'm really sorry that I had to delay it so long. Initially meant to be going live at 7:30, ended up going live at 8. By the way, it is windy again today, so I just want to let you know about that. Not too windy, not too rainy this time. Hopefully we can wrap this up. And if you're wondering why I delayed it so much, by half an hour, it's because I had to make 7 different graphics for this stream. 7 whole different graphics. All to be used in this stream. Just making sure my borders are alright. Yeah, they're decent. Make them a bit better though. But anyway, I had to make 7 different graphics for this stream, so it's been really annoying. But I'm here now, and I'm eager to go, because I'm excited for this stream. I think this stream's going to be pretty fun. Hello, Blue Boy. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for tuning in, as per. Great to have you on. But I'm excited to talk today. We're going to talk about these 6 players that are on screen, but we're also going to be talking about other players. Any players you guys want to talk to, we can have a chat about them as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's just crack on with it. We've got a nice one to do tonight. So, let's do it. Now then, first player we'll talk about... Ooh, give me a minute and I can find out for you. I'd like to talk about Claudio first, since he is probably going to be... He will happen. He is a transfer that is going to happen, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Here he is. Bam. Claudio Echeverri. Argentinian midfielder. Real big wonder kid at River Plate. Only signed not too long ago. Like, literally in August, I think. Not long ago. But he has caught the attention of multiple clubs like Chelsea, City, Barcelona in particular. Barcelona really wanted to make the deal happen, but they couldn't due to financial situation and all that. You know what Barca's like. Delicious Junior, says Blue Boy. Alright. But, yeah, it's been a difficult one for Barca, but City, they do not have the same financial difficulties that that Barcelona have. We are financially stable, and we can spend the kind of money that we will need to spend. Simon Hooper's going to be on VAR, by the way, against Sheffield United. Be prepared for any decisions that are shocking. So, Alvarez finally got his face scanned. As he now. Yeah. Oh man. It's been a long time coming. His face looked shocking last season. But, hi MCFR. Talking about Claudio Echeverri at the moment. Don't know if you've seen it. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Feeling great, actually. Feeling pretty good about this stream. Not in terms of like, oh, I feel like this is going to be record numbers. But in terms of, I'm just kind of excited. Spurs getting battered everywhere they go. Why? Are they playing right now? Let me search it up. Let me have a look. Oh, that's rough. 2-0. I didn't even realise they were playing right now. I thought they were kicking off like Arsenal are at 8:15. Oh man, I'll put that on then. But anyway, Claudio Echeverri. Hi MCFC Connect. First time here. Great to have you on. By the way, guys, I'm really sorry that I had to delay this stream by half an hour. It's because I had to make 7 different graphics for this stream. All 7 of them will be used in this stream, by the way. By the way, if you don't know, I made a YouTube short earlier. Feel free to go check it out. Posted it a good few hours ago. So, yeah, feel free to check that out whenever you feel like it. Any support is obviously much appreciated. But 7 down, that's top tier effort. Thank you. Yeah, again, this proves why his channel's the next big thing. Thank you, man. Thank you. Does mean a lot. I try my best. But yeah, the short earlier, it's gotten over 500 views at the moment, so whenever you want to wander over there, if you want to wander over there, honestly, you are more than free to. But honestly, you guys viewing the stream that you're currently on right now is plenty as well. You know, I'll take all views that come my way, so thank you a lot. Go Connect. News by the way. Yesterday's storm that passed my area was confirmed a tornado. Yeah, I read about that. Tornado. Apparently no injuries, which is good. So, yeah. Man, I thought I had it bad. Not if there's tornadoes going about, but anyway. Claudio Echeverri, don't know if you've seen the news on him. Young Argentinian midfielder. Barcelona really want him. Chelsea are keeping an eye on him. City have recently jumped onto the bandwagon and are probably going to get him. This deal is basically done on City's end. Currently discussing details with River Plate. You know, it's a big signing to make for City. Obviously, we clearly go in for, it seems like we're going in for one player every single January. One young player every January, hoping that will work out. Julian Alvarez was in 2021. Perone was this year. No. Julian Alvarez was 2022 last year. Perone was this year, January. And this fella's going to be, the 2024 January. Bit early, but you know. Sorry for off topic, no problem. Last year we went in for beer, yes lads. But Claudio Echeverri, seems like City really value him if we're willing to spend all that money on his release clause of 25 million. That is more money than we spent on Julian Alvarez, by the way, and obviously Perone. We're spending a lot of money on this guy. He's going to stay at River Plate on loan. That's basically guaranteed. Whether he will join next season or not is another question. He will join next season, but we don't know if he'll join in like August, you know, like Alvarez did, or if he'll join in January next year. Don't know yet. It's difficult to tell, but we really don't know much about him. It's hard to just tell off stats because he's barely played a game. I'm pretty sure this is his first proper year in senior football. So 6 games, 1 assist, not too bad. I'm pretty sure he got a hat-trick though against Brazil in internationals. I couldn't find his all the stats for internationals, so I didn't add them. But yeah, those are his career stats. He's had no injuries, but you know, it's kind of hard to tell with him because he hasn't really had the time to get injuries. But I really hope it works out. I'm kind of confident about this one. I know I've got a really good feeling about this transfer because this transfer will get done. The next 5, you can question about them, but this transfer, I'm telling you now, it will get done. We'll probably have a Here We Go stream coming up soon. As long as I'm not streaming anything else. I have calmed down from this morning about the player being fake connect. Such shame he looked good though. But this fella looks alright too. Yeah. But hot opinion. Brighton Stadium worse than the Premier League. Like the actual infrastructure, or how do you mean, like in terms of fans? You know, elaborate, because I think there is a discussion to be had there. Atmosphere. Ooh, interesting. I'm not watching the game with volume on right here. Kiss the badge. Kiss the badge. Ooh. I'll do this. There you go. Lukaku kissed too many badges. Honestly, man. Everywhere he goes. But that is Claudio Echeverri. Like I mentioned, we're probably going to have a Here We Go stream. I'd like to watch... I'd like to find out more about this lad, but rumours have only recently sprouted. But the fact that City are going goal in for him is surely only a good sign. But anyway, on to the next player. We go on to... where is it? Boom! A player you will definitely know. If you don't, I'm not sure what to say to you. But here he is, Florian Wirtz. Who doesn't know him? Don't know. But 20 years old. In my opinion, MCFC Connect Shorts should get way more views. Same for you, pal. I mean, I'll take the views that they're currently getting. No, don't know who Florian Wirtz is. But he is like, basically he's the top guy at Leverkusen. And well, he's the hottest name at Leverkusen at the moment. Leverkusen are on fire, by the way, in Bundesliga. Last I checked, they were top. I will double check it now, see if they are still top. Yep, they're still top. They're 4 points clear. Bayern Munich do have a game in hand, but even if they win it, Leverkusen will still be top. They're having an incredible season, still undefeated, 16 matches played, and he's got some wild stats, Florian Wirtz. Let's go, another NBA stream. No NBA stream. No NBA stream. Never ever. Tottenham Brighton in 1-on-1. Oh, that was very close. But Florian Wirtz, 20 years of age, plays for Leverkusen. He's been in that first team for a while now. Yeah, I've just seen it as well. MCFR, big save by Vicaria. Full time 6-0. Who says no? Well, if they keep getting chances like that, you're probably not far off. But Florian Wirtz, really, really good player. I think any team would take this fella out of their club. Worth 100 million though. Huge, huge price. Barca or Madrid. If you're talking about the better team, Real Madrid, and if you're talking about the team I prefer, also Real Madrid. I will take Florian Wirtz over Musiala. Well, you just mentioned a player that we're going to talk about. Well, I mean, it does reveal it early in the stream. Helps the Saitampo. Hope you're alright. How are you guys this side, Tempo? I'm feeling pretty good. I hope you're doing great as well, my guy. I'm having a pretty good day today, and I hope everyone else is as well. Don't know why, I'm just feeling good. Ooh, shot from Richarlison just wide. Wirtz or Musiala? It's a difficult one. Wirtz has got incredible stats. So's Musiala. But Wirtz has got incredible stats for his age. 20, you know. There is something to be talking about on injury record. We'll get on to that, okay? A bit of a worry, but here we are. Yusuf Gamer, I'm sad. Bet you are, mate. Being 2-0 down. Not the greatest thing ever. Oh, he's just clipped the post for Richarlison as well. Unlucky. But Florian Wirtz, worth 100 million. I reckon you'd have to pay 140 million for him, to be honest. He is a big player. You know, huge player. And the fact that Leverkusen are going to wait until Euro 2024, they just want to, like, really make sure that they're going to get their money's worth, and I don't blame them. They will get so much money for this. We know Bayern Munich are interested. You know, Bayern Munich are very interested in making sure he doesn't leave Bundesliga because they want him. I'm pretty sure they want him. City have been linked. You know, same old link with the KDB long-term replacement. We haven't had any, like, big David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano, Jack Gorn, you name it. We haven't had any of the big dogs yet. But we've had, like, you know, your small links, just a couple of news reports here and there. Now then, 154 games, 93 goal contributions. That is including academy and all that. But I feel like you still got to take that into account. He's still got great numbers, and even if you're like, oh, academy, that's nothing. If you actually look at his Bundesliga numbers, like just as the Bundesliga numbers, he's actually got great stats in just the Bundesliga as well. So far this season, by the way, 20 goal contributions in 23 games. Great stats, playing really well, just like the rest of his teammates. But if I go over to his career stats now, overall balance, Bundesliga, 93 games, 19 goals, 29 assists, that's 48 goal contributions. That's a goal contribution every 2 games. And if you don't take that, I will. That's great stats. Thoughts on Claudio Echeverri? I hope I get his last name right. Not gonna lie, I never heard of him before the links. Alright, I'm not gonna say, oh, watched games of the fella. Never heard of him before the links. Impressive that he got a hat-trick against Brazil. Obviously, you know, I think it was under 2021s, didn't do that against senior team. I think a lot more teams would be after him if he did. But I feel like he's clearly, there's something about him if City are willing to pay 25 million euros. Thoughts on Jamal Musiala? We'll get to it. He is a player we will talk about, so don't worry. But Florian Wirtz, superb player. If you're worried about his injury record, 14 injuries and 72 games missed. Over half of those games missed came from one injury. The others are kind of scattered here and there. I think, other than that big injury, the most games he's missed due to injury is 6. So, that's that for you. He's had one big bad injury, and then he's had a couple of just, you know, little injuries. So, that's where we're at in terms of Florian Wirtz. We will jump on to the next one now. We spoke about him for a long time. Who's this next one? Because they're all numbered. I actually don't know who's coming up. Bingo. Player we're all familiar with. Lucas Paqueta. Plays for West Ham, of course. A player that we were super linked with in the summer. Only reason we didn't get him was because of... pretty sure he's got charged... he's got some allegations, some charges for what was it? betting, I believe, all allegations. Not saying that he has done that, but reason why I've given a 45% chance is that I know City still like the look of him, and if the situation clears up in good time, they are willing to go back in for him. He is 26, so he's the oldest on this team by a long shot, but that doesn't mean he's not a good player. And plus, 26 years old, you're getting a good 5 years out of him, aren't you? He's worth 65 million. He's having a much better season this season than he did last season. He's had 10 goal contributions in 25 games. That is a goal contribution every 2.5 games. That's not bad. I'll take that personally. And if you wanna, and that's this season, by the way. If you're wondering this season, his whole career, you've got it all there. It's 264 games and 81 goal contributions. I don't really know all the math about that. It's a goal almost every quarter of his games. A goal contribution every quarter of his games. One of the more realistic targets, absolutely. Injury record, not too bad. 5 injuries across his whole career. Hasn't had an injury this season either. And he's only missed 13 games to injury. So they're all pretty small injuries, missing 2 games, 3 games tops. So not too bad on his injuries. That's definitely a positive. Yellow card said 54. So that's yellow card every 5 games. Is he starting against Arsenal right now? I can check for you. Arsenal. 0-0 in that game, by the way. Oh, shocker. No, I'm going to put that game on. No, okay, I've just clicked on Twitter. No, not again. Is he starting? Yes, he is. So I'll keep my eyes on that, as it is a player that we are talking about. Hope West Ham can do the business here, at least get a point, but I don't know, that it's at the Emirates, it's going to be tricky. But it's not impossible. Anything can happen in football. I'll say, before I forget, hopefully that guy puts you in his city, puts him in the city vid. Yeah, I'd like that, hopefully, we'll see. It'd be nice. Desperate for him. I really like the look of him. Look, one of the more realistic targets. Yeah, seems like a proper complete player too. Very creative, it seems, and just seems like he'll offer a lot to the team. And he was a priority target after we can get what was it that forced us to kind of go in for Paqueta? Was it Ilkay Gundogan leaving? Because I know we went in for Declan Rice, but we couldn't get him because obviously Arsenal get him. Sorry, didn't realise you might not want it. I don't mind, I'll take any attention I get. As long as it's the good type of attention. Don't want the bad type. No one wants that. But yeah, I'll take good attention. On to his likeness. I've given a 45% chance because I don't know how long City are willing to wait for Paqueta. And the reason why it's going to be an 85, I'm pretty confident that if we do sign him, it's going to be 85 million, is because his release clause in the summer is 85 million euros. He has a release clause of that amount. So I feel like that is the likely time we'll go in for him. I don't think we're going to spend big money on him in January, not after signing Echeverri. But I feel like we'll probably, if we are to sign him, it'll be in the summer. So yeah, we'll see. But we don't know where City will be in the summer, That's the situation. But injury record, like I've mentioned, not bad. And yeah, I understand why anyone wants this guy. He was really good at Lyon, or at least it seemed he did. Pretty good at Lyon, got a lot of attention, and we were actually linked to him in the summer that West Ham signed him. With Bernardo Silva leaving, there was real doubt that Bernardo Silva would actually leave, and so Lucas Paqueta was put on the board real quick to sign him. But Bernardo Silva didn't leave, and plus West Ham got him first. So that is the situation there. Back against this blue boy, welcome back. So yeah, that is the situation on Paqueta. We go on to our next player now. I've had a couple of questions on this lad, I believe, so we'll see. No, it's Xavi Simons, not Musiala yet. Oh, there you go. I kind of spoiled that. I didn't realise it wasn't up yet. Godbridge streaming lol. Oh, he shouldn't be Regen too bad, not if it's Brighton and Arsenal. But if Arsenal get the luck they were against Liverpool, who agrees this is the best Man City fan channel? Lol. I appreciate the compliment. But anyway, on to Xavi Simons. We barely had any links to this lad, I won't lie. It's real thin leaks, you know, like a thread of string kind of thin. You know, thread as thin as paper. You know, whilst NBA Connect, no chance. But Xavi Simons, I really like this guy. He's probably my favourite player on the list in terms of quality. I just think he looks amazing, guys. I really do. I love the look of him. I think there's such a good play about him. He tore Kyle Walker to bits in his last game as well against us. It's absolutely ruined us. Oh my lord! Yes, West Ham are winning! West Ham are winning! Oh my lord! Thomas Souček, you legend, what just happened? This game's far from over, by the way. We're not even 15 minutes in. A lot to go. But oh my lord, can't believe it. Let me check for any offsides. No offside there. Nothing wrong there. Oh, the ball might have gone out. That's the only worry. Did the ball go out? Don't think it did. No Arsenal players complained. Great by Bowen to chase that ball down. Lovely goal by Souček. Took it well. But anyway, back to Xavi Simons. I love the look of this guy. I don't know if any of you do. Oh wait, we're about to see if the ball went out. Go on. Oh, nah, the angle's so bad. No idea if it's counted yet or not. I think they're still checking it. Anyway, though, I love the look of Simons, like I've mentioned multiple times. It's so unlikely. PSG are definitely going to cradle this guy. You know, PSG wanted him back, basically. They didn't even want him to leave. They tried to make him sign a contract. Yep, ball stayed in. Ball was in. Goal stands. You know, PSG didn't even want to get rid of him. They didn't even want to let him go to PSV, but his contract ran down. PSV pounced on him and let him sign for the team. And then he had a release clause of 6 million, so PSG came... Oh, wait. Oh, the ball might have gone out. Oh, it's a shocking angle. Can't really tell. But I think the ball went out, guys. Oh, it might not be clear and obvious there. Might not be clear and obvious. Ah, nah, that's out. That's out. MCFC Connect, has this made your great day even better? I think the ball went out of play, so maybe not. I think the ball went out, I won't lie. I'm praying that it didn't. I'm praying that I'm wrong, but I think it did. I won't be biased and say, oh, that's a disgrace and anything like that. I think that ball did go out. I'm just going to brush my hair because it's been annoying. There we go, that's better. Shouldn't say 5 minutes disgrace. This is ridiculous, by the way. It's taken like almost 3 minutes, I believe. But anyway, this is taking ages. It's actually become a little bit of a joke now. Come on. Anyways, Goal stands! Goal stands, get in. Brilliant. Thank the Lords. Anyway, back onto the stream. This isn't a watch along. This isn't a watch along. Anyways. Where were we? Where are we up to? Xavi Simons, obviously. He's had 5 injuries, 13 games missed. Not bad by any accounts. Turn it into a watch along. I mean, I was thinking about doing a watch along, but I decided not to. And is this a watch along now? It's just the game is on and there was a big moment, so hopefully West Ham can get the business done, but who knows? Arsenal on attack here, Jesus. Oh, this looks dangerous. Okay, they're on it now. Okay, I need to take my eyes off this game. With Xavi Simons, like I've mentioned a good few times now, he's a great player. I really want him to. I love this guy at City. You know, it's got crazy stats, by the way. 103 games. This is including academy games. 103 games and 67 goal contributions. That's wild. That's a goal contribution almost every game. That is crazy. No, that is a goal contribution. No, it's not quite goal contribution every game, but it's a lot. It's a lot. That's almost every game. So I love this guy, but I know PSG will keep hold of him. That's why I've said it's a 5% chance. I can't see City coughing up 120 million either. They didn't do it for Jude Bellingham, and I don't think they'll do it here. Zinchenko's awful. Defensively, he's not it, is he? He's playing CDM. I don't know if I put him solely in a role. I don't mind. And put Zinchenko inverted in that CDM role. I mean, yeah, probably do that, but just put him in CDM. I mean, I know it's his original position, don't get me wrong. He's not like a Declan Rice, though, is he? My thoughts on Alejandro Garnacho. I think he's a great player. I think he's a really great player. I think United have got serious talent on their hands in Garnacho. And I think, you know, the fact that he just did that bicycle kick and all that against Everton, you know, that just proves a bit of his quality. He's a great player, Garnacho, and he shouldn't be having a career at United. You're nice. Saka just skinned those players. But Xavi Simons, it's not going to happen. I can say that pretty certainly. I'd be so shocked. I'd love it to happen though. Now then, this will be the player that you guys have. I've had a couple of questions about. This is it. I'm very sure. Here we go. Oh, shocker. Here we go. Bingo! Jamal Musiala. Another great player, obviously. He's got incredible stats, just like most of these players on this list. 20 years old as well, also young. 110 million, so worth a little bit more than Wirtz, and worth 40 million more than Simons. Bayern Munich regular first teamer. You know, an incredible year last year, getting 32 goal contributions, which is wild. I think it was 16 in both goals and assists. He had 16 goals, 16 assists, so that's just crazy for someone who was 19 at the time. Potentially 18. So, Jamal Musiala, incredible player. I'd love him to join the club. You know, I'd love any of these guys to join the club. I got asked who do I prefer out of Wirtz and Musiala. I do prefer Musiala a little bit. He's got a bit more experience than Wirtz. I know Wirtz's been doing it for a bit longer, but he's got a bit more experience in Champions League. He's won trophies and all that. So, Imagine all of them do. City go more bankrupt than Barcelona are. But yeah, I really hope. I'd love this to happen. The reason why I've given it a 15% chance is because it's because oh man, what was it? Contract talks aren't going too well, from what I know a while back. I know contract talks weren't going well. I know Pep says Musiala could be a potential long-term replacement for Kevin De Bruyne, which would be crazy. Obviously Bayern Munich are like trying to like really stay up. Are really trying to keep hold of him. They're probably going to throw everything at him. I think Lakers should buy him. Lakers are an NBA team. No chance they get a Musiala, pal. If West Ham go 2-0 up before I stop the live, turn it into a watch-along lol. JK, no pressure, of course. No NBA. Look where you started live. If you never showed up, this would never be happening. Liber. Why did I say Liber? It's not Liber, it's Liber, isn't it? Or is it Liber? Liber goes off the tongue better. I prefer Liber to Liber. Because Liber just sounds like liver. And I don't want to be calling someone liver. So I'll call you Liber. But Musiala, I'd love him to join. He's got incredible stats. Being 44 goals, 29 assists. That's a total of 73 goal contributions. 12 injuries, 18 games missed, so that's not too bad. You know, that could be worse. So, I'll take that in terms of injury record. Only 6 yellow cards, which is quite nice to see. 0 red cards, which is obviously nice to see, so he's got some sort of discipline. And I reckon he'll cost 130 million, because if his contract keeps going down, you know, I'm pretty sure it hasn't got too long left. I'll find out now. How long has Jamal Musiala contract? He's got a contract till 2026, so by the time summer comes around, it's got 2 years left. That's not too long. He's not gonna be like... They can't like charge a ridiculous amount of money for him. Obviously, there's gonna be a base price. He's worth over 100 million. That's a given. But I think you can't pay too much more than that. That's why I've said 130 million. West Ham proved these last two... No, Zinchenko proved these last 2 games he's not world class. I never thought he was world class at City. I think he is a decent player. If Arsenal beat... No, if West Ham beat Arsenal 7-0, NBA stream, yep, sure. 7-0, it'll happen. Has to be 7. 7 or more, I'll give you that. Man, I've just realised that Declan Rice playing against his former club. Stream about bowls. You lost your chance. The Liverpool-Arsenal game didn't end 3-0. No, 3-3 even. Oh, referee's got in the way. But Musiala, as much as I want this to happen, I don't think it will. I think Bayern Munich will find a way to keep hold of him personally. Now then, on to our next player. Only 2 players left on the list. If you guys want me to talk about any other players that we ain't talked about on the stream, feel free to let me know. I'll go on Transfer Market, have a look at them and all that. But we'll talk about these guys for now, but after that, we'll have a look at any players you want me to. Oh wait, no, we're on our last player, sorry. You guys have probably heard about this guy. Don't know how much you've watched from him. I haven't watched much. I've seen, highlights at the very most. Not even highlights of him, just highlights of his team that in games that he has played in the UCL. NBA Connect insists it must be an insane prediction. Your predictions, 3-1 Sissy was right. That don't mean nothing. Had to be 3-3. No idea why they don't allow comments. I'd love to find out. If there's a way to stop it, then, I'd love to enable that whatever it is that stops it, give me it, because I will try to stop it. Oh my lord, this player, he's still on it. Fair play, but he gives it away anyway. You look 19. You look 19. Man, I always get told I look younger than I am. Not an ounce of facial hair. Not even a strand of facial hair yet. Actually, I have got like a line of it on my neck, but I don't want neck facial hair. That stuff's gross. Gotta have in my opinion, dude. He looks 17 in my opinion. I'm not far off 17, so, I'll give you that one. I'm not too far off. I'm 17 in... no birthday reveal yet. On here, you look 6 foot. So that's good. I'll take 6 foot. I'm 5'9", but I'll take 6 foot. 12! If you're saying I look 12 years old... Jeez Louise. Nah, he looks... if you're saying I look 12 foot, I'll take that. Well, that means that if you're, giant size, by the way, it's not good. It's actually not good for your health if you're, super duper tall. When I say super duper tall, by the way, I mean, 8 foot, 9 foot. Not if you're 6'5", you're not in trouble. But if you're, ridiculously tall, having to just bend underneath doors, it's actually not good for your health, because blood, goes around the body, and it means more blood has to go around the body and all that, which means the body works harder. You are 17 in March, not quite. Good guess. But, João Neves, we haven't even spoken a word of him. Benfica player, he hasn't played much, 83 games, 10 goal contributions, so he hasn't got wild stats like some of these players, but he's well and truly erupted this season. The reason why I've given him a 45% chance isn't because, we've had Fabrizio Romano talking about him and all that stuff. It's actually because of some Bernardo Silva said. Bernardo Silva said, that he's going to try convince João Neves to join City. Don't know if you guys remember seeing that, but he did. I'm not telling you guys what month I'm born. These guesses are nothing. I was going to allow one guess, but no more. You can just guess every month. You guys, yeah. If you guessed it on that first try, MCFR, I would have given you it. It means April is correct, or May, or October, or December, November. He's avoiding April, because it's correct. Who knows? I like your way of thinking. But anyway, João Neves, 19 years old. The second youngest on this list. I've given it 45% chance because of Bernardo saying that he's going to try and convince him to join us. He wouldn't say that if there was no indication from City that we might want him. He wouldn't go out of his way just to say to him, come join for City. They don't want you, but come join for them. They wouldn't do that because, Why would he do it? Now, I feel like he's probably heard things at the club. Paqueta injured, yeah, I've just seen that. We all know it's not December. Who knows, maybe I've got a Christmas Eve birthday and that's why I took the day off. Pep's a professional at destroying goalkeeper career. He gave Edison a career. Now his birthday's Christmas Day. That would be wild. You know, I'll tell you one thing for sure. It's not Christmas Day. But yeah, João Neves, he hasn't got the most wild stats, like I've mentioned. It's, you know, doesn't seem to be anything out of this world, but with the right development, he could be. And that's the important thing. The fact that we've heard little things just gives me a feeling that this could be a player we could see in a City shirt one day, but who knows? But that concludes these 6 players. By the way, loved your Christmas graphics. Thank you. This took ages to make. Struggled to getting them right, but got them right by the end of it. What about Hart, Carson, and Ortega? Hey, he's not ruined Carson's career. Everyone loves Scott Carson. West Ham have made a sub. I think Paqueta came off. Joe Hart, you know, that was just something that came to an end. It was a bit harsh on Joe Hart because Joe Hart was a City legend, didn't really do anything wrong, and he just got loaned. So, and then Claudio Bravo came in, and we all know how that went. And Ortega, I think Ortega would much rather play for City than his old club, which is now in Division 3 in Germany. So here we are, and then he gets links to people like Bayern Munich. Oh man, got an itch. There you go. Just giving that an itch. Who we got next? Well, that's all my players, isn't it? Let me know any players you want to see, preferably midfield, but I don't mind talking about other players. Keep it realistic, by the way, lads. You know, so I don't want to see Mbappe. Some fella put that in the chat. Don't know who it was. JK. But yeah, let me know any people you want to talk about. Any little links, any thoughts you want me to give on certain players, let me know and I'll be more than willing to talk about them. By the way, tomorrow. I said by the way, tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow, match preview for, what's it called? Well, the game. Oh man, my head's gone blanked. Blanked. My head has gone blank, not blanked. Match preview for Sheffield United, which kicks off at 3 PM. Won't be able to watch it. What a pain. Vinny Jr., if Madrid sign Mbappe, I'd love Vinny Jr. You saw him, I don't know if you saw my stream a couple of months ago. But I genuinely think he's the best player in the world. On his day, I think he's the best player in the world. When is December review? Guessing early Jan maybe. You know your stuff because it will be. There will be a Jan review. Do not worry, and there will be a December review, and there will be a Jan preview as well. Both of them with guests, hopefully. But we will see. But yeah, there we are. Any players you want to hear about? We'll have a look at Vinny Jr. because, you know, I don't think Vinny Jr. is an impossible move, considering. Oh, what on earth? Ah, there we are. I don't think it's an impossible move, considering if Mbappe does come, and Mbappe wants to play left wing, and then Vinny Jr. doesn't get to play where he likes. You know, maybe that will cause complications, but who knows? If we have a look at Vinny Jr. though for stats, worth 150 million, by the way, one of the most valuable players in the world at the moment. Rightly so as well, because he's a fantastic player. Stats here. 298 games played. This is including goals like his academy stuff, and then playing for Flamengo and all that stuff. 79 goals, 73 assists. That is a total of 152 goals and goal contributions in 298 games. Wild contributions. That is a goal contribution every 2 games. Incredible stuff. Jesus, can't stand him now, cries every time I see him. Extra MCFR will be around 10ish, 11ish. Bros are just so you know. Guessing you'll be awake. Yeah, bit of a nocturnal. I tend to stay up quite late. Mbappe number 7, Vinny Jr. number 7. That's true. I'm sure Mbappe would like number 7. Gundo back to City. I would take Gundo back with open arms. Genuinely. I wonder how Gundo's doing. Why not? Why not have a look at good old Ilkay Gundogan? Manchester City legend, of course. He's got a little what is it? It's not a statue, but a mural dedicated towards him, I think near the training ground. A nice bit of art, it's lovely. So 2 goals, 6 assists for Barcelona this season. I don't think that's too far off typical Gundogan stats. You know, he was never a 40 goal contribution machine, was he? He'd get you a few stats, but when you want to look at him, his back end of the season, because he will just pop off. When the stakes are high, he will make sure that you know they're high. We'll go through his last season stats with City. If you'll let me. 11 goal contributions. No, 11 goals, 7 assists. So, you know, that's only 10 more goal contributions than what he's currently got. So, when Pep leaves, how do you honour him? You make him a statue, and you make sure he doesn't leave. But if he is to leave, which I pray he never does, but let's be honest, Pep Guardiola's been at this club for ages now. Way longer than most people probably thought, because he isn't someone that stays at a team for ages. You know, he didn't stay at Barcelona forever. You know, I have a feeling there. I've got a bad feeling that this is it now for Pep. Like, there's nothing else to win. He's won everything with City now, literally everything. He can't win anything else. I mean, there's the Club World Cup in a couple of years, and I don't mean the one we just won. I mean that big one in 2025, however that's going to work. There is that. So I suppose there's one more thing on the table. And if, God forbid, if the Super League ever happened, there's that too, but I'd just walk if that happened. Well, I wouldn't, walk away from the club. If I was Pep, I would walk. Please get rid of Etihad sponsorship. Don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest. I think we're going to be with Etihad for a long, long time. It's literally on the stadium. It's on everything. Call the Etihad Estadio and de Pep Guardiola's. Honestly, I'm sad, says Yusuf. Why? They're losing 3-0 now. Strange for you to say you're sad twice. Yep, they're winning 3-0. This is shocking. I mean, I know Spurs, terrible injuries and all that, but geez Louise, they are really feeling it. Can Maddison save you from this? That's not the most pretty back line I've ever seen, I won't lie. Why you got Emerson at centre-back? No offence, that's shocking. Emerson Royale, shocking last season, and I don't really know how he's been this season. Keep him on bench. I'd rather have Eric Dyer on. Oh my lord, Arsenal just hit the post. Oh my Jesus. Third kit don't look good in the AAFC. I think it looks kind of fine. Some of it's a bit empty. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Like the lightning doesn't quite, it's not quite as big as it is, and yeah, I get what you're saying. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's been a great stream, almost an hour long, so thank you all for the support. I'm really sorry about the big delay. These graphics took a lot longer than I thought they would, but I hope it's to your liking. Hopefully West Ham can get the business done, but who knows? Pretty sure Brighton will get the business done. Anyway though, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a great stream. I'll be back tomorrow, of course. Yeah. So thank you all for tuning in. See you tomorrow with the match preview.